our next country report, we hit the ice with Charlie's Angels, Morrisburg's all-girl hockey team. You won't find any bench-clearing brawls here. What you will find are some ladies who are dead serious about hockey. Charlie's Angels on our next country report, Monday night at 7, here on CBC Ottawa. This week on Country Report, handheld magic for Carleton Place school children, growing top-quality asparagus in Prince Edward County, and she shoots, she scores in the Morrisburg Arena.
All right, Josh. Nice pass. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Country Report. You know, the Ottawa Valley has produced some great hockey players. People like Denny Potvin, Larry Robinson. Well, a lot of them started out this way, playing on a frozen pond. And while junior leagues have grown up all over the valley, hockey rules are much the same as they always were. But there are some new faces in the game.
It's 3:15, and classes are over for the day at Seaway District High School in Iroquois. Most students are heading for home or the local malt shop to meet their friends. But not these girls. They're off to the hockey arena in nearby Morrisburg, not to watch their boyfriends, but to go to a hockey practice of their own.
Here in Russell. Yes, we do. Tanya, where do we play?
Charlie's Angels is one of 8 all-girl teams in the area. They range in age from 12 to 19, and they have one thing in common. They all love playing hockey, even if it's tough sometimes to figure out what to do with all that hair.
Yeah, but did you pass?
Tracy Ogilvy is the team captain and top scorer. Her best friends are Brenda Thompson, the goalie, and Maria Bolris, the one with the hair. Like their teammates, they take their hockey seriously.
Hey, guys, relax. Just shoot the puck. Make sure the guy don't go halfway down the ice.
Dale Lewis is the coach of Charlie's Angels.
Let the guys go that way. Go. They lose a game, they take it serious much as the boys do. But I think they have more fun myself.
Well, they may have more fun, but in Dale's experience, girls also make a coach's job a lot easier.
So you go tell the girls what to do, and they go out and do it. There's nobody bitching, there's nobody complaining. They all want to go on the ice and play. The guys, they tell you what to do. They won't go and do it at halftime. The girls, they all want to learn. I reckon anybody to coach girls.
Charlie's Angels have obviously learned to maneuver on the ice and on hockey skates. And there's a difference for anyone who started out on figure skates, like Maria.
Well, in figure skating, you're taught to not use your picks, but you do because they're there and you get more speed if you use them. So the first time I was on boy skates, I went forward, tried to use my picks and they weren't there, so I fell on my face.
Charlie's Angels practice once a week, and it's paid off. They're near the top of their league with 10 wins, 2 losses, and 1 tie. This season, they're out to beat their arch rivals from Russell. One of the rules in girls' hockey is no body contact, but that doesn't mean feelings won't run high. The occasional fight, though, gets a stiff penalty.
If you drop your gloves, you're out for 3 games. So you don't drop your gloves. But we fight a lot against other teams because we have rivalry teams that we don't like to play. Sometimes because the refs are a lot worse. Like they call unfair calls, and that gets us mad.
All hockey teams have run-ins with the referees. As team captain, it's Tracy's job to deal with them. But she's not always successful.
I think they made a few bad calls in the game, and I say what I feel, and they don't like that too often, and I usually end up in the penalty box.
Now, every junior hockey team has its favorite big league team. Who do Charlie's Angels root for?
Montreal Canadiens.
Just in case you missed that, there seems to be some kind of toss-up between the Nordiques and the Canadiens. Or maybe not.
No, the Canadians are probably going to take it again because they are the best team, and as they've proven many years.
Yeah, I did like Ken Dryden whenever he played for the Canadiens, but now I like Chris Chelios. He plays defense for the Canadiens. I love the Montreal Canadiens. They are the best team in the NHL. However, I don't like Chris Chelios as much as I like Guy Carpino.
Their passion for the Canadiens extends to how they treat those who dare to disagree.
We stuck one Nordique fan in the shower.
Oh, hey.
Because we don't like the Nordiques.
Ici, c'est le mieux qui intercepte une passe. Envoie à Walter, le tir,
During the hockey season, it's not unusual to find Brenda and Maria at Tracy's house, watching their beloved Canadians, along with Tracy's dad, Brian Ogilby.
Plays goals like you do, eh, Brenda?
Brian likes watching the games with the girls, although sometimes they aren't quite as quiet as he'd like.
Yeah, they giggle more. That's for sure. When they're here watching the hockey game with me, I have to go upstairs sometimes because they drive me crazy.
But he doesn't really mind, even when they call him Don Cherry.
When he watches a hockey game, he's got the same ideas and he's opinionated, just like Don Cherry. And they think he looks like him too a little bit.
Hockey runs in this family. Brian played hockey when he was young, and so did Tracy's brother. So it's no surprise that Tracy's been on hockey skates since she was 3.
Started with a chair. We used a chair as a prop. She could slide that around, kept her from falling down. And I guess her brother played hockey, and with his friends on the rink, we had our own rink in the backyard. And from there, Tracy started playing with the boys, and she developed some good skills, and then she would sneak off to the rink looking dressed similar to her brother so that she could fit in with the boys that were playing, having a pickup game up at the Pierrefonds Arena.
Well, today, girls certainly don't have to sneak into a pickup game in order to play hockey. There are girls' hockey leagues like this right across the country, and they're providing girls with an opportunity to play and love hockey just as much as the boys always have.
The reaction I get at school from the boys is the same. Just, did you win the game last night, or how was your team doing? There's no bugging or anything like that. And if there is, I just say, I'll challenge you to the game.